Okay, we are going to start question number 7. The diagram shows a sector of circle with center O and the radius r centimeter. You can see that O to B is the radius and O to A is the radius. So O A is equals to OB, which is equals to r centimeter. The shaded area is bounded by the chord AB. This is the chord AB and the arc AB. So this is the shaded region. The angle AOB is equals to 2 pi over 3 radians. So this is the angle, we call it alpha. Show that the area of the shaded region is approximately 0.614 r square centimeter square. Okay, we have to prove that the area of the shaded region is 0.614 r square. To solve this problem, we need two concepts. We should know the how to find the area of sector. Area of sector, and area of sector is 1 over 2 r square alpha. So if we have the angle alpha and we have the radius information, we can find the area of the sector. So the area of the sector will be from here, 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 here. So we can find area of this sector by using this formula. Now we also know that ABO, OAB is the triangle and this is the isosceles triangle. So isosceles triangle. So area for the isosceles triangle is equals to 1 over 2 a square sine of alpha. If we have the triangle which has two sides equals, which is A, and this is the B. And if we know the angle between the equal side, which is alpha in this case, this is a, B, C, D, and 0A and 0B is equals, which is equals to r centimeter. And angle between these equal side is alpha. If we have the information of equal side and we have the information of the angle between the equal side, then we can use this formula to find the area of the triangle. Okay. Now these two information will be used to solve this question. We know that total area is the area of the sector. Area of sector. And we need to find the area of shaded region. So if we eliminate area of the triangle from the area of the sector, we will get area of the shaded region. So we can say that area of shaded region is equals to area of the sector minus area of the triangle. I just told you that the area of the sector is 1 over 2 r square alpha. So this one is 1 over 2, radius is r square alpha. Alpha is given, which is 2 over 3 pi minus area of the triangle. And area of the triangle can be found out by using this formula. So in this case, equal side is r. So this one is 1 over 2 r square sine of alpha. Solving further, we will have 1 over 2 r square common, and this one is alpha minus sine of alpha. Okay, now plugging the value of alpha, which is 2 pi over 3. So 1 over 2 r square 2 pi over 3 minus sine of 2 pi over 1 over 2 pi r square, and this one is equals to the 2.0943 minus sine of 2 pi over 3 is 0.866. 1 over 2 r square, and this one is equals to the 1.22797. Further solving, r square and 1.22797 divided by 2 is 0.613897. This one is equals to 0.614 r square. So this one is the area of shaded region. We know that radius is in centimeter, so area will be centimeter square. Let's move to the part B. It is given that the radius of the circle is increasing at the rate of 0.4 centimeter per second. So radius is increasing, rate of change of radius with respect to time, and it is given that it is increasing with 0.4 centimeter per second. So we have the information of rate of change of radius. Find the rate of increase of the area of the shaded region at the instant when r is equals to 20. Give your answer correct to two significant figures. So we need to find the rate of change of area of shaded region with respect to time when r is equal to 20. And this is the area of shaded region, not the area of triangle or the sector. It is the area of shaded region. And we have the information of dr over dt. And we know that by chain rule, dA over dr is equals to dA over dt times dt over dr. We need to find this information. This. So we will isolate this derivative of area with respect to time. So it will become derivative of area with respect to time is equals to derivative of A over with respect to radius time dr derivative of radius with respect to time. So you can see that when dr cancel, we will get dA over dt, which is equal to left hand side. We already have the area information. This one is area. And we need to find the derivative of this shaded region with respect to r. So first we find dA with respect to r, which is equal to derivative of 0.614 r square with respect to r. We know that the constant is multiple, so it will be 0.614 and derivative of r square with respect to r. And we know that derivative of r square with respect to r is 2r. So 0.614 times derivative of r square is 2r. Further solving, we will have 1.2279 r. So this one is equal to derivative of shaded region with respect to radius. Okay. Now we have the derivative of shaded region with respect to radius, and we also have the derivative of radius with respect to time. So plugging derivative of radius with respect to r is 1.2279 r time derivative of radius with respect to time is 0.4. So when we multiply, we will have derivative of shaded area with respect to time is equals to the 0.4911 r. So this is the rate of change of area with respect to time. And it is given that we need to find the rate of change of area when r is 20. So plugging value of r, so dA over dt is when r is equals to 20 is equals to 0.4911 times 20. So rate of area with respect to time is equal to, when we multiply, we will get 9.8223. Or you can write in centimeter square per second. Now it is the second part. Find the rate of increase of length of the arc AB. Give your answer correct to two significant figures. This is the arc. And this arc can be arc length. You can say the length of the arc. This arc can be calculated by using formula r alpha. If we know the information of the radius and we have the angle, we can find the arc length, which is equals to the radius time angle in radian. So the arc length is equals to r alpha, which is equals to L. And we need to find the rate of increase of length of the arc. So we need to find dl over dt. Again, we will use chain rule. So dl over dr is equals to dl over dt times dt over dr. dl over dt is unknown. This one is unknown. And dr over dt is given. dr over dt given, which is 0.4. You can see from here. Okay. dl over dr can be found out by using the formula L is equals to r alpha. If we derivate arc length with respect to radius, so it will be derivative of r alpha with respect to radius. And we know that alpha is multiple, so it can be alpha derivative of radius with respect to r. And this one is equals to dl over dr, which is equals to alpha. So we have the derivative of arc length with respect to radius. We also have the derivative of radius with respect to time. And we need to find the derivative of arc length with respect to time. So we rearrange this formula and we get dl over dt. We will isolate dl over dt and move the dt over dr on the left side. So it will be dl over dr times dr over dt. And we know that dl over dr we just calculated, which is alpha, and dr over dt, which is 0.4 centimeter per second. And we know that alpha is equals to 2 pi over 3. So L over dt is equals to the 2 pi over 3. This is alpha times 0.4. So multiply by 0.4. Further solving, we will have 0.837 centimeter per second. So we have calculated the rate of change of arc length with respect to time. Now let's move to the question number 8.